Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. I believe we completed Shady Oasis as much as we could in the last video, and now it's time to take on Icy Speedway. So we got ourselves 2 Speedways to take care of in Autumn Plains. We've already taken care of one of them, and thankfully it was pretty easy to get everything taken care of in Metro. Let's see how Icy is. I know that I'm going to have to take care of these guys first. The snowmobiles come in 2 parts. You have little flying guys, and then you have the snowmobiles themselves. I really had to concentrate there. I am so sorry. And I may be doing this in completely the wrong way. You know what? I'm going to try again because I know that I can do better than that. And you know what? I think it's better if I do these guys first. And try not to hit anything on the way there either. Well, Well, this is interesting. Okay. You know what? I'm not sure how I want to do this. I think it's better if I did the flying guys first, and then took care of the snowmobiles on the ground. I want to get at least some knowledge in as I go for the... There we go. Can you stop doing that, please? Stop landing on the ground. Anyway, it seems like I'm going to be doing like a little myriad of stuff as I go through this. Of course, I may have made this even harder just by trying to do everything at once. Come on! Why did I do that? I may have made it harder on myself doing it this way. Also, there's an igloo there. I will have to take care of it somehow. Oh man. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be a good run if I do it this way while trying to... Yeah, this went really, really bad. And I still have one more arch to find. There it is. At least we took care of the gems. That's the most important part. But I'm going to have to figure stuff out if I want to get a really good run. And 135 is definitely not going to cut it. I do want to hit this igloo, though. We may have noticed this igloo earlier. I know I did. You may probably have noticed it, too.
Good job, Spyro. Looks like you're ready for a more serious challenge. How about a little paragliding? You're not afraid of heights, are you?
And by breaking this igloo, you'll find Hunter. And you'll be able to do another orb.
Great! I'll tow you behind my snowmobile and you maneuver through the rings. Don't miss any or we'll have to start over.
Nice little 4-star orb. Your mileage may vary on this. I shouldn't have held left.
Hey!
Maybe I should have held left.
Hey, I heard you were good at this flying stuff. Oh well, want to go for it again?
So basically what you want to do
Let's go!
is hold left and right where necessary. So that way you can go through all the rings. And as Hunter said when you started this mission, if you miss a ring, you will have to start this over. And you will definitely need to do a little bit of practicing in order to get this thing done. Ah, come on.
Hey, I heard...
Yeah, if you don't see any more rings in the current direction you're going, you better be ready to move to another direction. Also, Hunter yelling hey is about as annoying as trouble with the trolley, eh? I swear it's about to reach that level. Even though I did that orb in Breeze Harbor on the first try. You should be pretty close to where we, to our best attempt at this. Had to tap. Oh, I should have been tapping left.
Hey!
Once you get around like the halfway point, the game kind of starts doing what I had to do here at the beginning, the whole tapping of the left button on the control pad again. And you kind of have to keep tapping just to get those rings in the middle. Like, you see it like once or twice, but once you hit like the halfway point, it really starts to get into it. And you kind of have to be careful here. I thought I would not make that one. And we should be good. Just keep holding right at the end. Got it.
Way to go, Spyro! You're even better than I am!
And we now have the orb for Icy Speedway, which means that all we have left to do is the skill point. And you basically want to be ready to drop down and hit a thing. I cannot hit things today. Oh my gosh. Doing this over, this was terrible. This part is absolutely crucial. And then after this, I'm going to have to figure out the best plan of action, because everything is just all over the place. As far as things to hit are involved. Come on! Seriously! I swear, Ocean and Icy are the worst when it comes to these things. I may be hitting these things at the same time. The sea monsters and the skaters. Come on. Do not land on the ground. Oh my god, why are you missing? Game wants to cost me time now. I don't get it. And I may have done this one wrong too. I don't know. I may have messed this one up. Yes, I did. Excellent. That's 17 seconds off, almost 18, but... Jeez. This went really south. Let's see if we can do this again and try not to run into things. So apparently I got a good strategy going on now, where you do the flying guys, followed by the snowmobile guys, as far as the snowmobiles are concerned. And then you do the skaters and the monsters at the same time. When you do that, you should be able to reach basically everything. And what if I did this? Come on, charge into the thing! So we had to do it in at least a minute 15 to get that skill point. I thought I wouldn't get it that time. But apparently by using the supercharge when you're on land for some of those arches, you can really shave off a little bit of time, I think. Not quite sure, but it seemed to have worked for me. That still took less time than I expected it to, but at the same time, that still ticked me off. Speaking of which, we have one more to go. And that one can be nuts too, as far as getting everything, including the skill point, is concerned, but it's actually actually my favorite of the four, believe it or not. And no. No, 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 no. No. No, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. 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 Yes. You knew I was going to do this one last, folks. Now, with this intro, everything all kind of feel good and everything, right? Wrong. This is one of the hardest things to get 100% in. And to top it all off, this one takes more than one trip.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy Earthshapers have encased it in stone.
And the fawns with the Valley Girl accents who look nothing like Allura do not make this any better. I can give the satyrs a pass, though. Charge them or flame them, they'll create some music that will break this little mountain down and open up more of the castle.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some satyrs trapped in stone.
Not sure about the enemies though, but one of them does have a certain charm. Actually, two of them have a certain charm. Notice that you can flame the trees. Also, there's a pig here. The pigs are fodder. I'm gonna leave this guy alone and hit the satyr first. Because when you free a satyr and a pig is nearby, the pig does a little dance. I'm actually kind of happy that Insomniac threw in that little nitpick there, because quite frankly, it's very, very endearing. But some of these enemies, like that bush, will try to eat you. And there are also some trees that will try to attack you as well. Like, you could barely see that. And I could barely get away from him. If you get close enough, just close enough, the bushes and trees will come alive before they attack you. Also, I forgot to get all these things here. I'm going to stay at the upper level for right now. And I'm also going to go ahead and get some fodder there. Concentrating really hard as I try to trigger the... Now, you probably can't tell, but the trees with the beehives are the ones that will attack you. And they do grow eyes when you get close enough. And when you get close enough, they shake their beehives and try to attack you with bees. Now, the enemies and the satyrs make this part interesting. The fawns with the Valley Girl accents, not so much. And then you got the Earthshapers down there who are kind of like the ones in Magma Cone. The ones in Fractured Hills actually look better. Slightly better. No, yep. I knew if I got close enough to that bush, it would come alive. So I at least knew that one was trying to attack me at least. And I'm gonna grab this too. I'm assuming this is an entrance to the castle of sorts, or just a way to the platform once you've released all the satyrs. And apparently I can't get close to these things without getting hit. Wonderful. At least I can get an extra hit here. That's always good. But for some reason, I'm having the worst trouble ever with enemies that hit me from a distance. I don't know why that is. It's been like this all Let's Play. And I think we should have one more to go at this rate. Nope, we got 2 more at this rate. Alright. In case I get hit, which I knew would happen. Are you kidding me? I still couldn't get away from that in time? Well, I'm having better luck with the bushes, but I can't say the same for the tree enemies. And if you're wondering, the trees that don't attack you, you do not get a skill point for attacking all of them. So don't even try. There is one, but it's not related to any trees or bushes at all. And I'm not even going to go for it on this trip. I'm just going to go for gems and the talisman on this trip. Everything else I'm going to save for the second trip, because I just want out of here as soon as possible. You know what? I think it's better if I just backed away from everything. Maybe I should just do that. I'm just going to leave all the gems on the lower level there. I'm going to leave all that, the 3 orbs, the skill points.
It's great to be free. Now there is only one satyr left to rescue.
Calm down, calm down. As I was saying, I'm going to save the entire lower part of the level. All the gems there, all the enemies there. The skill point, the orbs for the second trip. Like, it's not even worth it for me. And where the heck do I go? I missed a satyr somewhere. I know I missed one somewhere. So now I'm just going to have the backtrack, because that's the last one you should be hitting. And they should be all over the level. At least I can tell. Oh, there it is. That was probably the easiest to miss. But yeah, I should have been sticking very close to the sides for all those satyrs, because that's how I missed this one.
that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you ought to go into the temple.
And in the temple, we should be able to get the talisman. Also, there is a gem there that I completely missed. Almost didn't want to go for it, but I realized it was in reach, so why not? And I am going to explore the perimeter of the temple before I do anything else. Because, yep. That was the entrance, that was a little roadway to the temple there. I'm going to explore the perimeter a little bit just to make sure I don't miss anything. There may be like 1 or 2 things, and apparently that's as far as I can go on that side. And that's as far as I can go on this side. So let's get the talisman and just get out of here. Because we're not really going to be able to do very much.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to be all like, you're my hero, thanks for saving poor helpless little me, blah blah blah. Sorry, short stuff, I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
By peace and quiet, I'm assuming you mean suffocation. And the only reason I made that suffocation joke is because, seriously, the temple was encased in stone. She actually could have suffocated in there had this happened in real life.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have all 14 talisman, your guidebook can break the lock on the door and you can fight Gulp. Are you ready?
Maybe later.
Okay, come back whenever you're ready.
And of course the door will open when we do check that area out next time. I'm just going to go up here and save. How much left of Fracture Hills I'm going to have to take care of? 57, so a little over half. I mean, I'm going to get everything on the second trip anyway, so it's not like me exiting that level early is going to matter. I'm just not a big fan of that level, because when we do go back, you're going to find out why. But in the next video, we're going to take on Gulp. So join me next time and join me for that, won't you? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!